The Clark County School District has more than 42,000 staff members, from transportation to food service to teachers and administrators. They all play a critical role in student success. This school year, there are more than 40 new principals heading up CCSD schools. Dr. Jara caught up with 3 of them.
Thank you for joining me here this afternoon at Vegas PBS to chat with me a little bit about your new position as school building principal. And here joining me today, we have Principal Stephanie Auclair from Rose Warren Elementary School, Principal Brandy Kirkpatrick from Grant Sawyer Middle School, and Principal Thomas Smith from Chaparral High School. Again, thank you for taking time. This busy time, not only opening school, but opening school under a COVID pandemic. So I really appreciate, really spending time with me today. So first question that I have is, what are you looking forward to? And we'll start here. What are you looking forward to, Stephanie, in your first year as a building principal?
For my first year as a new principal, I just want to make sure that all the students and the parents are welcome back into the building. And of course, with our COVID restrictions and everything, as much as possible, but also just welcoming them when they first enter into the building, the kids and everything, because the excitement that we have all been waiting for the kids to come back into the building. So that's what I'm looking for this year, is to also go strong with getting those kids caught up. It's a restart from where we ended March of 2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been that long. Brandy, tell me a little bit.
I am most excited about getting kids off of technology and back communicating with one another. I think they do enough of that at home, and I am so excited that they're going to have those opportunities to build relationships with the staff and other students on campus.
Good, thank you, Brandy. Thomas?
I'm excited to have our families and our students back and that overall high school experience. I can't wait for Friday night football and to hear the marching band. I can't wait to see the plays that we're going to have. I can't wait till the art club begins to decorate our building again. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, see, I just talked to some kids, some high school seniors, and that's pretty much really looking forward to all the extracurricular, the activities of being in high school. And I say, well, how about education? So yeah, that's also important, but really I appreciate the high school. And you have that as well in elementary and middle school, so thanks for sharing. So second question, really and we'll start with you, Brandy. What really motivated you to want to be a principal?
When I first started my educational career, I had an opportunity to work with many different types of leaders, and I really took some ideas from those leaders and wanted to be able to share those with more people along the Clark County School District. And I thought that my biggest impact would be to be a building leader, in the sense of that I get to have those lasting impacts, build those systems and structures in other schools that I've found to be effective in my other leadership capacities, and really just go forward with those and make an impact on more students in the Clark County School District.
Thank you for sharing. Thomas?
Well, I really, how I started off in life, I really never thought I'd be here.
Yeah.
And so that's really why I decided that I want to go down this path in leadership, is that I want to have that impact on every student that comes within our building. Every student, a positive impact.
Yeah, right. Thanks. Stephanie?
What inspired me to go into leadership first was, I started as a teacher in the multitudes of different positions, but I felt that being a building principal, you're able to really, truly become that instructional leader and lead that school. Utilize your vision and your mission that you've always had when you were a teacher. And then so now you can actually implement it and make those changes, the positive changes, not only for children, but also for your community in that building.
Yeah, good, thank you. So in your short tenure, first year, what have you experienced to be the most rewarding part of the job so far? Thomas?
Already the rewarding part is seeing some students that you hear about that, hey, watch this one may be trouble, this one may not be, but we make those positive deposits into that student, and already some of our students are becoming our allies. Some of our students are really already growing, from that social standpoint that we're now back into. So,
Stephanie?
For me, what I noticed is that with the kids, I mean, their facial expression coming into the building, they are so excited. Even with the mask on, you can tell that they're smiling, you know, because you can look at their eyes and everything. But I think that the excitement of the children walking into your building just makes my heart glow.
Good. Brandy?
I'm actually going to piggyback off Stephanie in that seeing the students be able to interact and be back on the campus and be part of the school community has just been the absolute most rewarding. And then also to build a relationship with my new staff members. We have a lot of new staff members at Grant Sawyer, and it's been nice to get to know them and acclimate them to the building as well.
So, you know, thank you for sharing. So this last question, you know, as a former high school principal myself, and you know, you guys get the pressure from central office, yeah, you get the pressure from, don't smile, but you know, you do, you get the pressure from the state, the pressure from parents, pressure from kids and everybody. And I used to say this when I was a principal, you know, our school principals are the most important, you know, staff members in a school district. I still believe that and feel strongly that you are. So you have all of this pressure and you have all of this support. How do you stay focused really and you know, with COVID and health on student achievement? Kind of just share with me a little bit about what that feels like, because I think the public needs to understand and this community, you know, the amount of work you guys do to stay focused on everything, but then remain focused on student achievement. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing in schools.
So what I've been doing in our building is the word is flexibility. I have been advertising flexibility throughout my community, the teachers and the kids, because of all the different changes that are happening. And it could be day by day or weekly, but we work together. And I've been telling my community, you know, you have to be patient with me. And if it changes, then we change together. But where are we going? We are moving forward. We can't go backward.
Good, thank you. Brandy?
I spent a good chunk of my summer meeting with my staff, parent community, and students just to make sure that we were all on the same page with what we were looking for with student achievement, just to make sure that all students had access to that rigorous Tier 1 instruction, especially coming back to buildings and they hadn't been in school for quite a while. So to just ensure that everyone felt safe and comfortable.
Very good. Thomas, close us out.
Absolutely. So one, you have to communicate it to all your stakeholders, what the vision is. If we keep the main thing, and that there's all this outside noise that we do have, but the main thing is we have our kids back in the seats. And now we have to make sure that we're getting every ounce of instructional time that we can, because we don't know with this pandemic still going on when we may lose a kid to it or when the kid may have to go home in quarantine, so, or a teacher. So keep the main thing the main thing.
Well, I like that. Well, let's close this out. So thank you for coming. Thank you for really taking the time. Flexibility, communications, and the main thing. I love it. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Dr. Jara. And to our new principals, have fun this year.